Hey guys, good morning. It's a new day, new opportunities. Let's dive in. So, yesterday we checked the market. We're expecting it to come down to our resistance support points, but hasn't. It has gotten to the gray area, in which the gray area has a little bit of support. Okay, as you can see, it has a little bit of support for those weeks. I think see it better the 4 hour to check what it was doing in those areas. Okay, so it got there, got some support, and now it's heading up. Before we continue, let's dive into the news. In today's news, for the USD, we only have pending home sales, which is coming down at 5 p.m. my time, that's East African time, and this is not majorly a big news, but either way it will affect the market. Let's go. Actually, I did check the news on US Iran war and Israel. There isn't any major big thing happening there, so I don't expect them to be crazy moves. So if that support holds, how will we know it has hold? I need it to break in these 2 weeks, close above it, and then now come and test probably this low. Okay, and then now continue up. Okay, but either way it needs also to break this trend line. Okay, this trend line, it needs to break it, because that's a 4-hour trend line that has held price very well all the way down here. I think it's supposed to break that before you can move up. But you see, for me, if you do check the day that it came down in January end, it came all the way down to this region, and then came up to here, came down, and then this region, it did not close very very bullish. Okay, then it came down. Why do I say it did not close very bullish? If we had a candle like this, see a candle like this one up here that closes like way above to this region, it could have headed all the way up. But because it didn't, it started making small candles. That means that the momentum for the strength of the bias is not that strong. Okay, so it fell, came down, came up, did not even reach the highs, so it came down for more liquidity, which was down below here, and then now it came to break. Okay, it did break. This is nice. It did break, came down to find the support. This is now resistance become support. RBS become SBB, BBS. So now I'm expecting it, because it has touched this region. You see why I was explaining on that is because if you see, it came down and then now came up, found some resistance because of this high, and then now it broke and went all the way up. So this is where the major move came from. That's why it has found some little bit of support and heading up. But we need to see a close above. First thing we need to see is a close above these weeks, and then a close above the trend line. If it does these two things, then we can move forward and look for an entry. But before it does that, I'll be out of the market, I'll be waiting, I'll be observing, doing nothing else, just being patient. Okay, today I also want us to check the price of oil. So oil had been going up because of the war. Now I'm seeing a candle here I see. This candle is for yesterday. Okay, yesterday it sold. This says it's more finding support at a very high price, because you see, when oil is this high, it touches everything, literally everything. I don't think there's any country in the world that oil does not run that country, because even if it's commodities, even if it's transport, even if it's electricity, oil is a major factor. Okay, it touches everything. So when oil is this high, the price of oil is this high, this is crazy, because this affects everyone, everything in the world, not just one country in the world. Even the oil producing countries right now, they have a problem because they need to sell this oil to get some income, and now it's becoming troublesome, especially for those in that region where Iran is. This is oils, that was oil for US. Let's say, let's check Brent. Let's just check Brent. You see, this is now UK oil. That the first one was US oil. This is UK oil. You see, it's at 99 while US oil is at 97. It's not too big of a difference, but then in some region, this is crazy. This needs to be checked. Okay, I hope we can go back to our normal prices, because if we stay with those kind of prices, things will be very difficult in this country, not in this world, sorry. Okay, but that was by the way. So what we have talked about, check out my videos, guys. You'll be learning some things. Okay, see you tomorrow. Cheers, have a good one.